Smith at the guard set. And it's Mozgov in at the center. James with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Love with a wide open look. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron got 3 assists now in this one.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
Here's Dellavedova. Following the basket by LeBron James. Pass to Dellavedova. Out to Shumpert. 6 on the shot clock. Fry dishes to Dellavedova. And Fry slams it in. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
LeBron kicks to Love. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way. Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
James, the pass to Irving. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. The Cavaliers have been all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Mozgov hits them both. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And those midseason trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those 2 things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
A drive by Shumpert. He kicks it to Fry. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Fry's got 13.
Yeah, and you know, they built the roster to how they played best midseason. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
Here's Love. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And stolen by Fry.
No, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
1:06 left in the third. Love dishes to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. It's a pick by Love. Irving drives in. Off on the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Shooting for Cleveland.
2 summers ago, all anyone could talk about was LeBron James and the return to Cleveland.
I mean, you couldn't write that stuff, Kevin. I mean, it was unbelievable, the storyline. I mean, after all the acrimony between LeBron and the ownership as well as the fans, but you know what? He said it best. He truly is back where he belongs.
He's home. He's home. Cleveland moving it around. Wallace with it. Now Smith defending. The drive by James. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls.
Oh my gosh, I just got that. Timofey Mozgov. Taking 2 shots. Timeout, Cleveland.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
"16 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Thompson, a screen on James. Inside. Kicks it out to Love. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Outside Irving. From past the arc. No good there. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Cavaliers on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love with the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. So that's who's on the floor.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they've piled up, too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
To the paint, James. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. 15 points for LeBron.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, LeBron James, long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Well, Clark, you look at LeBron's career averages right now around 27, 7 and 7. Hard to argue at this time he's not the best player in the league.
Well, you know, he might not always win the MVP award, Kevin, but that doesn't really matter. I think he's the most feared player in the league, and he proved he can carry a team in last season's NBA Finals. Clearly one of the all-time greats.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He told the guys that for now, he wants to see them back off the three-point shot, saying all our offense doesn't need to come from perimeter jump shots. Let's get the ball inside for some high-percentage looks.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Mozgov kicks to Smith, and he gets it to go. 9 points for Kevin Love. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Thompson with the rebound.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys, more desire to secure the ball.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front, but they're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Love the pass to Irving. LeBron dishes to Thompson. Good D by Thompson. Cleveland's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
There's the pass to Dellavedova. On the wing, Jones. The dish to Fry. Shot clock at 6. The 3-ball. Cavaliers with the rebound. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. And James throws it down.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And the shot is good.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. And the basket by Jones.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Cavaliers.
2 great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for LeBron James. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Smith. And Thompson throws it down.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
Smith missing again. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dellavedova from outside. Love grabs the board. And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
And even that might not be enough.
Greg, what do you think?
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on a comeback.
And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Dellavedova. Inside. It's stolen by Smith.